the darkness.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Stacks Kingdom. Today I want to talk about what I believe are the top 5 Keyblade props that you can purchase for yourself. But before we begin, as usual, I'm going to ask you to like the video, subscribe right here on YouTube, check out the Keyblade Graveyard for amazing music like the one you just heard in the beginning, and I guess follow me on TikTok even though it's still being a little weird with me. But like I mentioned, today we're going to talk about my top 5 Keyblade props that, well, technically you could still purchase. And first off, some honorable mentions. I will not be counting any of those foam type of Keyblades that are pretty much flooding the market right now. You can find them on Amazon, AliExpress, Temu, everywhere. And the reason for that is because even though it does cover a lot of designs, which I do appreciate, that is amazing, they're just not in my top 5. But they are extremely affordable. You can find them everywhere. They do look amazing, and they're really good if you want to do some duels with your friends, you know, just some lightsaber duels, just beat up those Heartless. But still amazing Keyblades, just not part of my top 5 favorites. I also do want to say that there are some custom Keyblades out there that are absolutely beautiful, but for the purposes of the video, I will only be counting officially licensed product. But starting off for number 5, for me, it's the Kingdom Key from Spirit Halloween. And spoiler alert, you will be hearing Spirit Halloween a lot in this video. But honestly, this is the best affordable Kingdom Key that you can find. And they also released the Kingdom Key D, which is pretty much a color swap of this one, so you can count them both as number 5 if you'd like. And this one was around 40-ish USD when it first released. You can still find it like on OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, maybe eBay. Yeah, I'm gonna say eBay a couple times here. I know lots of times we hate eBay, but lots of times we have no choice. And it was made out of plastic, but it has a nice little design, a great little keychain here with the Mickey charm at the end. It's definitely one of the best, more affordable Kingdom Keys that you can find. Now for number 4, it's pretty much a tie. It's all the other Spirit Halloween Keyblades. Well, not exactly, well, kind of. Pumpkinhead, Starlight, Oblivion, and Riku's Way to Dawn. And again, these were all made out of plastic, all around 40-ish USD, but nowadays these are pretty hard to find, and they're gonna be up there with the price now. And I had to have them all these type of 4-way tie for number 4 because they're just a different design, which makes them just a little bit cooler than the Kingdom Key, even though that's, you know, the best Keyblade of all time because it's the OG. But looking specifically at the Oblivion here, this one has a nice little metallic finish on it. It has the chain sculpted in there. If you go to the foam ones, it's kind of just painted on there, and even with the metal ones, there is no design, so this one just blows them out of the water. Great keychain here, a nice little crown at the end for the key charm. And going to the Way to Dawn, oh, just look at this thing. It has that gazing eye, amazing little heart key charm, the wing on the very top. The designs are just amazing, and even though they're plastic, they're still pretty sturdy, have some nice weight to them. And the scaling is not that bad, though I will say the Way to Dawn has a bit of a small handle, but hopefully another company makes more of these later on in the future. And if anything, I really hope Spirit Halloween re-releases all these Keyblades because, spoiler alert, number 3 is also a Keyblade from Spirit Halloween. So number 3 is the Destiny's Embrace. Yes, Kairi's Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 3, and so on. And you're gonna look at this and you might tell yourself, well, this one looks kind of, well, janky. And you know what? You're right. And that's because this is the one from Party City. This one is still readily available. You can find it on Amazon, again, Party City. And it's not the worst Keyblade out there for Destiny's Embrace. It's really nice. In fact, this one was gifted to me, and for a while it was my only Destiny's Embrace until I picked up another one, and we'll talk about that one in a bit. But this one is still displayed in my collection. It's still awesome. One of the very few ways that you can actually get one of these Keyblades. But you're going to see the big difference here in 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Huge difference. This is the one from Spirit Halloween. The quality is just overall better. The paint job is amazing. The charm at the end actually has these little leaves on there, and every single thing is painted on this one. Even the little flower petals, every single flower is actually a separate piece. Now this one has gotten pretty rare and pretty expensive as well, so if you ever get a chance to find it and purchase it, I would definitely get it. But again, fingers crossed that Spirit Halloween does re-release these at one point. Spirit Halloween usually releases Keyblades around October for the Halloween season. I don't remember Spirit Halloween releasing any more of these this past year. It could just be my area, maybe I just didn't see them. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Hopefully I am wrong and they're still being released. Now for my number 2 spot, it has to be the Kingdom Key again, but this time by PDP. This one was officially released around October 2018, and just like the Spirit Halloween version, they also released the Kingdom Key D. Now the original price around this one was, I think, around 40-ish USD. And nowadays you might find it online for 100 plus, just depends if you have it open or closed, the condition on it. And this Kingdom Key, even though it is foam, just like those first ones I talked about, this one just has the correct design, the correct size. Listen, there's some weight to it, a detachable keychain, because why not? That's always a plus. But there really is just no comparison, even though, again, like I mentioned, those other foam Keyblades are still amazing. I think the biggest thing about this one is that the paint kind of fades. I don't know if you can see in the very front there. It looks kind of off, like it's whitening up for some reason. Now, for those who have kept up with the Keyblades, you know exactly what my number one is going to be. It's going to be the Kingdom Key Proplica by Bandai, original release around 2018, and it cost, again, around 180 USD, and this is just simply the best replica available. The price nowadays is pretty insane. I think the lowest one at this moment while I'm recording is around 700-ish USD, and that's not even including shipping fees, import fees, all that stuff, because the majority of these will still be in Japan. But this Keyblade not only has the looks, but it has the height, and even though it is plastic, you could swing it around a bit here if you really want to, but it has a little hidden button underneath the handle. Why? Because it makes some noises. Yeah, it has some sound effects, and it even has a little bit of light effects as well, so you could cast your cures, fire, blizzard, thunder. You'll see the little handle part over here light up a bit. And the best part has to be the front part. You can see there's going to be a light shining out of here, because if you do a specific series of clicks with the button and position the Keyblade, kind of like how Sora does in Key H1, you could actually reveal a keyhole there for you to seal, which is just awesome. So this one hands down has to be the best one, in my opinion. Of course, everybody has their own preferences. You might not like this one, that's totally okay. And my top 5 might be garbage to all of you, and again, that's totally fine. In fact, let me know in the comments, what are your top 5 Keyblades that you own or wish to own? I would love to hear everybody's thoughts, and also let me know in the comments what we should look at next. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe here on YouTube, follow on TikTok. I still appreciate it, even though TikTok's being a little weird with me. I appreciate all of you who are watching. May your heart be your guiding key, and I really hope to see you all next time.